Hi guys, good day and welcome to yet another episode on Sustainability Matters. How's everyone doing? As always, I'm your host, Agatha, and today we have the Lagos Food Bank with us in the studio. I'm going to leave the honors of introducing themselves to them, but I'm really excited to be answering all your questions for Lagos Food Bank. We've actually checked around and we've seen that you have quite a lot of questions for the Lagos Food Bank. So let's get into it. Hi guys, how are we all doing?
Fine, thank you.
Okay, I know your names, but let me allow you to introduce yourselves. What's the name? What do you do for the Lagos Food Bank and why we're here today?
Okay, my name is Maume Agbaosi. I'm a fundraising officer at the Lagos Food Bank, and we are here to answer a lot of questions, concerning questions that you guys might have about the Lagos Food Bank. I'm happy to be here.
Awesome, we're glad to receive you. Okay.
Yeah, okay, so my name is Chiamaka Gerald, and I am a volunteer management officer at the Lagos Food Bank. So glad to be here.
Awesome, I'm glad as well. They're also pretty ladies, so I'm not complaining. Okay, so what does a fundraising officer do in just simple terms?
Okay, so it's just to raise funds, basically. Fundraising.
Yeah.
So reach out to corporate, write grants, to just probably raise funds for the Lagos Food Bank and see how we could support our programs of South Lagos Food Bank. So that's what we basically do.
So just reach out to organizations to plan what you guys are doing. How's it been going so far?
Well, good. Yeah, that's been good. Not a lot of responses, but we're doing our best.
Bruh, as someone who has worked in the NGO space as well, get used to rejection and silent treatment.
Yes.
A lot of organizations not even answering you at all. Do you think it has gotten worse in recent times where organizations are not open to funding initiatives? What's the pattern you've noticed?
Well, the thing is that sometimes we have to. They're not open to funding because they're like, what do you want to sit and do? Yeah. But once they come to the organization and see what we do, they say, you guys do a lot. This is really awesome. We would like to take part of this, and definitely they'll come in and we'll do this with them. But it has just been cold, but keep on reaching out to them. Obviously, send pictures. This is what we are doing. We tie it down to programs that, International Women's Day, School Feeding Day, and all that stuff. So they've been more, it's just the idea 50-50.
Yeah, okay, fair enough. Okay, Chiamaka, simple question. If you had to travel to anywhere as it is with the money in your account now, where can it take you to?
It'll take me probably to the north.
Oh, really?
And it will be by road.
By road, wow. You guys, Lagos Food Bank, give Chiamaka increase her salary, please. That's the best.
No, I'm just cheap.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah. Don't worry, Michael, you're good. I have to answer Google questions that you guys have been asking. What was the last thing you Googled on your phone?
What the last thing I Googled on my phone?
Check now, your phone. Let me try to see you Google.
What's the last thing I Googled on my phone? I had a Zoom meeting. So I was and I think the last thing I Googled was about the Ministry of Agriculture. That's it.
Okay, fair about them. Not implicated, no worry, you're good. Okay, so let's start with the most obvious question. What is the Lagos Food Bank? I'm sure a lot of people, when they go on Google, that's the first thing they're searching for. So, Chiamaka, tell us about it.
Okay, so the Lagos Food Bank is a non-governmental, non-profit organization.
Okay.
So it's there to help provide support to tackle food insecurity, malnutrition, and it does this through different programs. So basically,
Interesting. So how long has the Lagos Food Bank been operating for?
Okay, so interestingly, yesterday was our 9 years anniversary. So yeah,
by the 9 years, didn't share anything for you guys. I love it. Okay, so let's get into some of the questions that people have straight away. Now that we know what the Lagos Food Bank does and they're about. So the first question we found was, how does the Lagos Food Bank operate?
Well, Lagos Food Bank operates through strategic partnerships, obviously, yes. So strategic partnership through food donations, whereby we reach out to beneficiaries in communities through our targeted programs, our temporary food assistance program, our school feeding program, mother and child for malnourished mother and child. Yeah, so we have, once these strategic partnerships are in place, we tend to put it towards our programs across, and we have 10 programs at the Lagos Food Bank to
10 programs.
Yes, to just reach out to more people, underserved people, and communities in general, not just in Lagos but outside Lagos and Nigeria as a whole.
Okay, so can you list these 10 programs again, just so people are aware?
Okay, so we have the temporary food assistance program, we have the school feeding program, we have the nutrition intervention program for mother and child, we have the agricultural recovery, we have our backyard farming, family farming program, food rescue program.
Okay.
We also have our clothes banking network Nigeria, food bank network Nigeria, where we reach out to NGOs across Nigeria. We have I think I mentioned food rescue.
Job
placement program.
Ooh,
yes.
okay.
So that was also a sustainability program where people create jobs for people, menial jobs like cleaners, drivers, and so on.
Agricultural
recovery. I think I've mentioned that.
Yeah, you mentioned
that. So I think
that's up to 10. Okay.
Yes.
They're awesome. You guys are doing really amazing job.
Thank you.
Lagos Food Bank. Well done. One of the most asked questions is, how can one get food from Lagos Food Bank?
Well, like I said, we have programs that beneficiaries can actually fit into.
Okay.
So for the mother and child, the managed mother and child, so basically they're going to fit into the program. Obviously, they're going to be there. We have the TFA program where we reach out to beneficiaries and they fit into that. We have people that, we know that, maybe their business are not doing so well. So we have our backyard farming program also. So they can come in come to the Lagos Food Bank working, we register them. So we have a criteria that we look at their income level, their nutritional level, what do you need, what's most pressing for you, and put them, select the programs that we can put you under. Is it job you're looking for? Okay, we have a job placement program. Register you under the job placement program through, there's the TFA program that's suitable for you. If it's children, the school feeding program, obviously. So we'll have the school feeding program for these children also, and provide them with meals also. And if it's the Maume plan program, that's for the mother and child. So they are also in the program. So there are different programs that fit into different beneficiaries.
So literally anyone can just walk into your organization and say, this is my problem.
Yes.
How can you help?
Yes.
Anybody.
Yes. So you can walk into the organization and we'll register you. So just tell us your income level, how much are you? Because most of them earn as low as 5,000 per month, and we know that this money can't even feed even Mr. I can't use 5,000 to even feed in a day because I spend more than 5,000 in a day. So 5,000 is not enough for one person to even feed a family of 5. Right. So we'll actually have to look at criteria. What job, what do you earn? Nutritional values. Okay. How do you get this food? What do you eat on a normal level? What are the things that they don't even eat? Because some of them, they just see it on TV. They don't even have access to even eat those foods. So we'll say that, these people actually need this thing, and we'll definitely register.
Interesting. Yeah. Good work, guys. Good work.
Thank you.
Okay, so Chiamaka, someone is asking, or people are asking, how can I donate to Lagos Food Bank?
Okay, so for our donation, we have different category of items that can be donated. You can donate financial donations. So we have our bank accounts all over on the website. Okay. You can also reach out to us for that. Then you can also make non-food item donation, non-food items such as clothing, like my bed, just different non-food items that can be beneficial to our beneficiaries. And that in that case, we have drop-off points. Okay, so you can come bring it to the food bank. You can send a dispatch rider to bring it to the food bank, and then you can also come yourself to drop it off. Then you can also donate food items as well. You can reach out to any of the partnership officers and then they'll direct you on how to send it across.
It's also coming through CSR initiative corporates. So they come in through that, they want to just have something, because most corporates definitely they have to do CSR. So they're they want to reach out and just looking that CSR goes to society. So they're like, they can come in through that also.
Okay, amazing. So anyone literally can wake up and say, I want to donate to the Lagos Food Bank, and just reach out to you guys.
Yes.
Okay. So regardless of size or quantity.
Yes.
Okay. For example, I know a lot of people that say, I have too many clothes. I don't know where to send them to. It's okay to also call the Lagos Food Bank for stuff like that.
So gently used clothing.
Gently advised. No rags.
No rags, please.
Gently used clothing. Okay, perfect. So the next question is, where is Lagos Food Bank located?
Okay, so we are at Punch Estates, Mangoro.
Mangoro.
Yes, Ikeja.
Ikeja, Lagos State, Nigeria.
Yes, Nigeria.
How do you manage donations coming from outside of Lagos?
Okay, like I said, you can send it.
Okay.
So you just make sure you reach out to us, and then we have a contact person that you can be on call with.
Yeah.
Then you send it via Waybill or whatever means,
Yeah.
and then you attach your notes. Of course, everything will be recorded.
Perfect. Okay. Maume, someone is asking of people, who is the founder of Lagos Food Bank?
Well, founder of Lagos Food Bank is Dr. Michael Sumbala.
Okay. That's how you know you're okay with a good boss. Dr. Michael Sumbala. So Dr. Michael Sumbala, you can go and check him out on social media. He's very accessible, and they're doing really great work at the food bank. What type of food does Lagos Food Bank provide? Okay, you are really going at it. What type of food does Lagos Food Bank provide? They are not stupid questions, guys. So don't worry.
Don't worry. Okay, so we provide perishable and non-perishable food items.
Okay.
Perishable like fish, tomatoes. Just think of perishable food items. Non-perishable food items like grains, rice, garri beans. So we provide that also to our beneficiaries. Something that you know that they eat on a daily basis, and they can even sustain a family of 5. Because our boss sustain a family of 5 for 2 to 3 weeks, obviously. So that's how we provide them. And people bring in donations like that, like fish, turkeys, and we have a cold room. So to preserve it even from going bad also, so we're able to distribute to our beneficiaries, and they won't have to complain that, oh, they get something from Lagos Food Bank and it went bad. So it's just to be on the side from our end, and also to ensure that beneficiaries are receiving something safe and nutritious also. So that's
so all kinds of perishable goods, all kinds.
Yes.
Okay, I love that. Okay, so the next question is, how can I volunteer for Lagos Food Bank? Okay, fun fact, this was at the top of the searches. You guys are nice people. You people really want to volunteer, so I love that. So how can I volunteer for the Lagos Food Bank? What's the process?
Okay, so very simply, just go to our website and click on www.lagosfoodbank.org /become-a-volunteer.
Okay.
So when you go there, you'll see our volunteering options. So we have on-site volunteering and we have virtual volunteering options. Of course, we have the one for corporates as well. Yes.
Okay, so there's a section for corporate volunteers, and then individual volunteers.
Yes.
What's the time period to getting back to people that indicate interest?
Okay, typically 72 hours.
72 hours.
Yes, but it differs with the virtual volunteering option.
Oh, okay. Has there been a case where you guys have had too many volunteers and you're like, okay, for now we're not receiving any anymore?
No.
Never.
No.
I love it. Okay.
So for that, we have over 26,000 volunteers.
That's what I'm saying. Because I know that there are a lot of volunteers.
Yes.
It's never too much.
Yes, it's not too much.
26,000 volunteers.
Yes, over to 26,000 volunteers. So,
in what situations do you need 26,000 volunteers?
We have massive distribution. It's a massive, so not like. So when we have a distribution, we have volunteer management. So when we have distribution, we have like a certain number of people we can like accept for that program. And we have virtual volunteers also that, okay, they can't make it down to the food bank, but they can help us virtually raise funds, reach out to more people, reach out to more corporates. So that's accumulates 26,000 volunteers. So they have different things that they come in every time for packaging, sorting, distribution. They come in for like maybe we have a community distribution. They come in to sort out clothes. They always come in every day. The warehouse is open for packaging from 9 to like 5. Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so inspired. Like, I'm really inspired because in 9 years, 26,000 people have seen your work and said, I'd like to be a part of it. That's inspiring stuff. Okay. So the next question is, what impact has Lagos Food Bank made in Nigeria? If you don't know the impact, you'll be browsing them. Would you even know that they are Lagos Food Bank? But let's get at it. What impact has Lagos Food Bank had?
So, we reached out to over 2.5 million people in Nigeria and across Nigeria. We are in over 13 states currently.
Oh, really?
Yes. So we have a program, Food Bank Network Nigeria. So we work with other credible non-profits across Nigeria, and that way they're able to reach out to more beneficiaries and also help us reach out to more beneficiaries across Nigeria also, and distribute more of these food items in this in their various state and communities. So they come in once a month to receive these food items and distribute in their own local communities. And we reach out to over 160 states in Lagos already. Communities in Lagos. So yes, and we've empowered over 1,663 women in our family program. So we've also seen their increase in their income, 45% increase at least. We have various testimonies from these beneficiaries. They were like, oh, Lagos Food Bank, they really helped me. I've made more income I could still, and it reduces their reliance on the food bank itself. Like, okay.
So over time, you guys notice that some of these people start to rely less and less on Lagos Food Bank. Amazing work. So you've heard it. So as be careful. Okay, so how do beneficiaries qualify for assistance from Lagos Food? I feel like we've already answered this, yeah? Okay, so we've already answered this, so let it go. What is Lagos Food Bank's vision and long-term goal? I love this question. Well done. Okay, so who wants to get that?
Okay, our vision and long-term is basically to eradicate poverty and malnutrition, not just in Lagos, but in Nigeria as a whole, and to reach out to more people, expand our programs so that more people won't have to face the issue of food insecurity in their states and in their homes also, because we've seen it that a lot of people actually lack these basic necessities. Food especially is a big problem in Nigeria, and they are like, we contribute to a major factor of food loss in the world. So, and we don't want that to happen in Nigeria as a whole, because if you go out there, you see a lot of people that will come and meet you. Auntie, please, can you give me money? I want to eat. I want to do this. So it's a big problem in Nigeria. So it's to eradicate the whole poverty, malnutrition, hunger, and everything, not just in Lagos, but in Nigeria. So that's like what we're looking at, and to empower more people to actually be able to fend for themselves, make more income for themselves. Maybe they can't even find jobs. So we are creating jobs for them. We're working with HR companies that create menial jobs like dispatch riders, nannies, cleaners, to just be sure that they can fend for themselves, and be able to rely on the food bank all the time. And also the backyard farming, which really helps. We've seen a lot of testimonials from our backyard farming, and most of the corporate usually key into it, because it's not just providing them with this meal that will last them for 2 to 3 weeks. It's a lifelong term thing. So we've seen a lot of beneficiaries that have collected this chicken, the cage, the seeds to plant, and they're actually scaling, they're actually doing more, and they are really standing well for themselves, and they are on their own. So that's what we're looking at.
And to be honest, that's real life impact. I'm actually inquisitive about the demography of people that reach out to you guys. Do you find that there are more women reaching out for help, or more men, or younger children, like younger people, older women or older men? Can you tell us about? Have you noticed the pattern?
Yeah. So we have more women, more men. No, we reach out to more women at Lagos Food Bank, because we usually feel like, oh, women represent a home. Yeah. So once a woman collects the food item, and still taking it back to the home to still feed her husband and her children. So that's why we give more of the women. But we see more older women. Then at least, I say older women can be like 60%, 70% fraction of people that come to the food bank to request for this food items. And we see younger women that also come, and kids, youth, lots of youth. So they want to they want to just get a training. They want to teach us how to farm, teach us how to do this. Want to just make money, want to do this. So that's how it comes. But more of the women,
more women than men. Fair enough, and that's understandable, right? Okay, awesome. How does Lagos Food Bank collaborate with other organizations? I think we've touched a bit on that. Partnerships, CSR. So yeah, that's been covered. Does Lagos Food Bank receive government support?
Well, like I said, Lagos Food Bank is a private non-profit organization.
Well, do you receive government support?
No, we don't. So our partnership is usually mostly with corporate organizations that support what we do, and individuals also. So we don't receive any funding from the government.
Well, it's literally called Lagos Food Bank. You mean Lagos State government has not reached out?
It's not Lagos State. Now they have their own scheme. They have their own thing that they do, like the eco food or something. So they won't really want to key into that.
Okay. Yeah, that actually does make sense. Okay, fair enough. So those are 15 questions that we've been able to ask you guys. But if you have more, please leave them in the comment section. I'm sure we'll be able to get them to respond to some of your questions on YouTube. Awesome. So we have impact questions to ask. I know you've touched a bit on them, so we'll just gloss over those questions. How does Lagos Food Bank measure impact? I think this is a given, but let's gloss over it a bit.
So we look at, like I said, our sustainability program, our backyard farming. we see that, like I said, mentioned earlier, 45% increase income on their household in here. So we look at that to say, oh, this thing actually works. It's not, we're not just doing it, we're not getting results, we're actually getting results from it. So that is one of the ways that, okay, we're actually making an impact in society.
Yeah.
So, and the nutritional value is also from our Maume Plan program, because the Maume Plan program focuses more on malnourished mother and child. And the first 1,000 days of a child is quite very important because it helps, not just helps the parent, it helps the society itself. So, and once we see us malnourished baby coming, you know how malnourished baby is, they're usually underweight, loss of hair and their skin and everything. So it's actually impactful when we're actually reaching out to these people, providing them with nutritional meals also, not just for the child, but for the mother also, because they are actually connected to each other. So that's one of the ways to measure our impact and our sustainability program, because we like seeing that we're actually impacting these people. We like saying that there are success stories to these things. And when we actually reach out to these communities, they are like, oh, Lagos Food Bank, they're actually doing something to help the community. They know us out there already. Yes, that's
So,
right.
okay, just to add. Yeah, so we also check like the number of food items, like the kg we distribute.
Yeah.
How many communities we've been able to reach? Have we expanded from what we had the previous year? That's another way we measure our impact as well.
That
and also infrastructural growth.
Yes,
So in the sense of, for instance, now getting a cold room to help us, with the food waste, managing it. Also maybe vehicles in terms of logistics to help us expand our reach. So those are also some other ways.
Amazing. That sounds like a lot of work here, logistics and all of that.
Yes.
I'm sure you guys are capable. Okay, so my question to you, Amaka, would be, what are people that want to work with the Lagos Food Bank? We're not saying volunteer, but I love these guys' initiatives. I'd like to have this as my day job. Are there career opportunities with the Lagos Food Bank, or you guys are as capacity? I love it.
So we have career opportunities, and we have different structures on ground. So there's the graduate internship program. There's also the graduate trainee program. Then there is full hire, like employment opportunities for experienced labor. Yeah, so I think basically, there's student internship as well. Yeah, so some students want to just come and do maybe 2-3 months, maybe that serious period or something. Yes, there's also that opportunity.
Okay, so there's graduate trainee, there's internship, there's one more. Okay, there's experience hire. Yes. There's one more you mentioned.
Student internship.
Yes. Okay, I like that. I like to hear that. What is considered a good year for the organization? That you guys sit down December 27 or 28 and say, I've done well. Let's share small chunks.
I think it's when we have more collaborations with partners, because so we have 3 stakeholders at the food bank. We have our partners, we have our volunteers, and we have our beneficiaries. So once we have that partnership coming, definitely we are expanding our programs. We are reaching out to more beneficiaries in the community. We are doing more for these people. So that was considered a good year. I think from partnership.
No, I 100%, because it's an NGO. Yeah, it's a not-for-profit. Not for profit.
Yes.
So if you're not getting donations from partners, where money comes from?
Where will it come from?
Yeah. So do you want to, as someone in charge of partnerships, do you want to shout out to any partner that has at least showed up in the last?
I don't.
You don't want to be biased, right? So not say you not call my name.
Yes.
Fair enough. Yes. Let me not put you on the spot. No problem. Okay, so let's go to challenges and future goals. What are some of the challenges that Lagos Food Bank currently has that it's giving you guys a tough time? Maybe you guys have been at it for a while.
Funding. Funding, yes, because it can be quite a hassle, it can be quite challenging to just get these funds. Because we want to do something, but we have limited funds. We want to reach out to more people, but we have limited funds. That's why we try as much as possible to reach out to corporates a lot, individuals. We encourage it a lot that, okay, come and do something for society. Come and even see what we're even doing at Lagos Food Bank. So we have, that's one of our major challenge at the food bank, to just raise more funds, do more for the community, do more to to expand our programs also. So funding is like one of our major challenge right now that we face.
No, but for an organization that's been in the scene for 9+ years, I would assume that you guys already have recurrent partners that every year they know that this is going to be.
So we have recurring partners that usually come back like, they know us. We have recurring partners, but sometimes we just want to reach out to more people. We want people to still see us out there. We just don't want to keep relying. Yes, we just don't want to keep relying on our recurring partners all the time. So that's why we're trying to reach out to more of these people. Let's just do more. Let's reach out to more people.
Enough. You guys, please reach out to her.
Please.
Don't make her cry. Maume is having a very hard job. Okay, so how is Lagos Food Bank addressing food waste and sustainability in its operations? I know you mentioned earlier about cold rooms and all of that, but do you have places where food still goes bad?
No, I don't think so, because we have our inventory officer.
Okay.
So our inventory officer take stock and take note of when a particular product is about to go bad. So inventory officer informs the program officer in charge that, this is about to go bad. At least it gives us 3 weeks ahead notice, 4 weeks ahead, so that we're able to do a program and quickly distribute before it goes bad. Because we are trying to avoid food waste. So we don't want any case or any issue of, we're working on food waste, but the one wasting the same food. So we try to avoid it as much as possible.
So you guys have an inventory officer that's in charge of telling you, okay, this food, the lifespan of the food, okay, so do something fast and so we can send it out. Okay, that's smart. Okay, so what strategies are in place to ensure long-term food security solutions rather than short-term relief? I feel like I've heard enough from you guys. I can now answer this question.
Yes.
Okay. No, you were. But I'm hearing you saying you're empowering these women with jobs,
job placement,
teaching them stuff, so they don't have to keep coming back. But quiet.
Okay. All right. So she has spoken a lot about family farming and agricultural recovery. So I want to talk about Edu Food, the school feeding program. So in the sense that, when you are able to help these children go back to school, like keep going to school, improve their attendance in school, it has a long-term effect to make sure that they turn out to be proper people in the society in the future. They're able to get good paying jobs later on and not become a nuisance. So that's also a sustainability measure. Then also in terms of the Maume plan, that is the intervention for children and their mothers. So in that case now you're helping these undernourished children become wholesome.
Right.
And then when they are wholesome, they are able to participate in society and also has long-term benefits in them. And then in terms of the family farming, which is seems to be her favorite program, and it's also our favorite program, right? So we have these people, these are beneficiaries, especially women. They are now able to cater to their own needs. They expand their farms, their backyard farms, and then they're able to get income from that. So that's also a way to make them sustainable on their own. So I think from my end, she may have something to say.
I think she said it because it's my favorite. Backyard farming.
You mentioned it all the time and I love it. Okay, so I think this is a given, but what role can corporate organizations and individuals play in supporting Lagos Food Bank? In supporting Maume, donate, give her money. They're actually doing really good job. So a really good job. And I like what you said about helping developing these children, because those are the people that beg for food and arms on the road. So to reduce that, it's good to support what Lagos Food Bank is doing to help communities. And then when people are hungry and they don't have food, the result is stealing and putting you in harm's way. So let's all come together and make this work for everyone. Okay, next question. What are Lagos Food Bank's expansion plans? Or approaches for the innovative approaches for the future?
Okay. No, obviously reach out to more states. Yes, because we're currently working on reaching out to more states, reaching out to beneficiaries. Because we receive calls from people in more states like, people should come down to Adamawa, come down to Plateau, we want people there, and funding also.
You need money for expansion.
Yes, so expand our programs to more states, reach out to more credible organizations around that area so that we're able to do more for these people in the community. So expanding our programs. What else? Our family backyard family. Expanding, because we just don't want to we have, like I said, we train them on chicken, poultry, and vegetable farming. So we want to do more. So we want to do chicken, snail, and vegetable farming. So we want to do more, maybe like a goat farming, pig farm, do something more that people can actually able to earn more and fend for themselves. So that's one of the ways. So backyard farming also, that's one of our goals, that we're looking strategically, what can we do for our backyard farming people.
I love that.
Okay, to add to that, we also want to adopt more use of technology. So maybe to help us manage processes,
tracking,
to track a lot of things, like things that are very, very unique to the non-profit space. So we are looking into that.
Awesome. Those sound like really good plans. And I'm rooting for you guys.
Thank you.
Lagos Food Bank, hold on. And for bringing pretty girls on my platform, I'm happy.